you may have to fold two substances together. The process of folding combines two motions, cutting vertically through the mixture and turning over repeatedly by sliding the instrument along the bottom of the bowl. The purpose of this motion is to prevent loss of air from the ingredients.
Martha Stewart can lick my scrotum.
The morning stream. There, that's better. Try to enjoy your life day. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to TMS. It's the morning stream for August 4th, 2025. New month, who dis? Wait, when did it roll over?
It rolled over on Friday, but that was our Friday show.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because we did
different.
I think we talked about it then. Between then and now, Brian had a birthday, belated public non-Friday happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
I think we mentioned it. We may have mentioned it Thursday, but I don't remember.
We did pre-show Film Sack. So if you have not heard the pre-show of Film Sack, you need to be a patron for Film Sack, first of all, please.
Yeah.
And then you hear... Well, I guess you get my lyrics for the song. There's so many cool things, extra host shows, lots of cool stuff.
There's never been a better time to get in there.
And you also get our pre-show, which includes a very in-depth discussion of what I did on my birthday, which was a lot of fun.
It was fun. We got a bunch of people in there. Well, not a bunch, but a handful of comments on the Film Sack Patreon comment section. Saying it was one of our funniest pre-shows. I don't know why.
Oh, really? Oh, I love that.
I don't remember what we said that was so freaking funny, but apparently we were on. We were
talking about pancakes and undercooked hash browns and, what is the best meal and why is it breakfast?
Yep. Why I was so late to get us started and all that fun stuff.
That's right.
Brian had a date and it was like
I did.
hauling
I had
ass.
a mystery date to get to. Yeah.
We didn't mess you up, did we? How'd it go? How was your mystery date?
Worked out perfectly, actually. Time was great. So mystery date was me planning for Tina this time around. It was Saturday morning. And this is kind of a sequel to a mystery date that Tina did for me maybe 2 or 3 years ago, like really early on mystery date time. And it was for the, I think it's called Catapalooza Film Fest.
Right. Talked about this before.
I think let's see, let me just look Cat Film Fest and see if I find the actual name of it. Because I think
that's ringing a bell.
I think you can actually, let's see, Cat Video Fest is what it's called.
Okay.
And this is, they were showing this at the Alamo Draft House. So it included, we went and had lunch there as well, ate lunch while we watched cat videos. And let's be honest, I mean, these are cat videos like you'd see on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, things like that. But because it's an hour and a half long, they've curated the very best, like only the funniest and craziest cat videos. So it's not just your,
it's not just you sitting down to a bunch of rando.
No,
business.
they have to pass muster to be the best of the best cat videos. If you go to catvideofest.com, you can see where it's going to be showing. It's all over the U.S. and actually in South America.
.com. I love that this exists so much.
Yes.
Oh man, the landing page is awesome. Look at it.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah. Let me move that up a little. That's freaking great. Let's see if I can get it anywhere near me.
Yeah. There's got to be a Utah.
I would think.
Look at all the Texas. My God, it's like all over Texas. Jeez.
All right, we're searching, we're looking. For some reason, it might have something weird blocked, and maybe I have an ad blocker that's
maybe.
blocking it. It shouldn't, though. It's just a map. Well, anyway, I'll figure it out.
Salt Lake City, August 16th at the Broadway Center Cinemas.
Oh, I know where that's a great old theater. It's old.
Oh, really? Perfect.
Yeah, that's cool. I may do. Wait, give me the dates again, since I can't.
Sure, August 16th. So that's going to be 2 weeks, like a week from this coming Saturday.
2 weeks. All right, I'm in. That sounds great. Yeah. I need to do it. So you'd highly recommend this, right?
I would highly recommend it. The only, it's funny because usually I don't complain about animated cat videos, but when you're watching video after video of cats like freaking out over cucumbers or getting in weird, like their weird little bat attacks.
Yeah.
where they look like Yoda trying to get the the flashlight away from R2-D2 with the cane.
My home this is.
Then when they stick in an animated thing, it's like, all right, well, this isn't, this is staged, so to speak. This is, cat comedy that's not just cats doing cat things.
Do you need to really be funny. Would you say you need to be kind of a hardcore fan of cats, or can you?
No.
Okay.
No,
all right.
I don't think so.
Because Kim is not a big cat person, but she likes humorous, content.
I think she would like this because this also this takes cats down a peg, which they need to be taken down a peg.
Damn straight, dude.
They're a little, dogs. Oh, the difference between cats and dogs. Cats are like, but just how cats just always kind of carry themselves all high and mighty, and this takes them down a peg and shows the really dumb things that cats can do and their bizarre behavior.
Well, good. I'm in on this. I want to see it.
Yes, there you go. Well, go get your tickets now.
Brian, let's. I'm going to do it right after the show. Let's do a thing we haven't done in a bit. We got one of these here.
What's a foodie?
We got a box. Ooh, Mike Pacholik sent us a box of more Oreos. Now, these immediately excited me because they have, a foreign language on them.
That's right. Oh, let me get the glare off of that. Yeah.
And I think when I first saw it, I went, "Oh, these low sugar and all that." Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't think so. I think it's
I don't think so either.
I think they're the same.
We can pretend that some of the weird writing on here, the Mandarin Chinese.
It is Chinese, I think, right?
Is it? I don't know.
It's not Korean. I can tell you that because I'm used to seeing that.
It could
from
be
my brother.
Japanese.
Could be Japanese. These down here, that looks Chinese to me.
I do like how on the side that's got the pagoda, I guess it's on that side too that you just showed. Mm-hmm. Because it's Oreo, which begins and ends with an O. Yeah. The characters, it has that same. Oh yeah, it's like a happy guy dancing. Left and right.
I love it. So like a really happy space invader coming down.
Right. Instead of it being like just the Japanese word for chocolate cookie with filling, it really is like Oreo.
I feel like I want to shoot them before they get to my base. All right. Here we go. These come in these convenient little units.
Nice little
I don't know what do you call these?
I call these an eat these all in one sitting package.
I mean, the Selena Gomez's were what, 2 per pack?
These are 2, yes.
4?
Yes.
No, 5.
5? Oh, that's borderline.
Yeah,
like 4,
pushing it.
I mean, actually 5 is more. 4 is borderline, and I really shouldn't have all 4 of these. 3 is the perfect. Yeah. I think 3 is the perfect.
5's on its way to a full sleeve. So
2 is like, I could open one more pack, couldn't I?
Now I'm going to try to eat it between the 2 flavors because it's cut in half.
Right. Yeah, so you got to see where that line of demarcation is. And the line is not as visible.
No. Like these things are machined so hard. It's like
so much light. I got to figure out my light situation.
All right, here we go.
Bye. You can't tell anything. But it smells like glue, by the way.
Yeah. Tastes a little like glue. All right, that's not the worst thing I've eaten, but I feel like I'm eating flowers or perfume or something. Mm-hmm. I don't like them. No, I don't like these.
Raspberry, blueberry flavor.
I'm going to go ahead and disagree with that. That is a
yeah.
Either of those fine flavors on their own. Yeah. I don't taste that.
The flavor gets more artificial the longer it goes.
That's bad. I'm used to these Asian ones being really good. That's not good. Man, China, what are you guys doing? What do you got going on over there with your weird Chinese ways?
I'm going to have such a hard time eating the remaining 24 of these.
You're going to try, though. I'm going to put these.
That's right. I'm going
to put these where Carter can have them. I don't want them.
Good. Yeah, please do.
I'm going to do that. I'm putting these back in the little tube. The box is going right over here. Her and Alicia can eat those while they stream.
For once, you're hoping the kids eat them.
Yeah, usually I'm like, man, you guys ate the good ones or whatever. Not this time. Not this time. Well, thank you for that, Mike Pacholik. You're always welcome to send those. And anyone else out there who's like, I found something weird at a store and I bet these guys will eat it. You can find our shipping addresses on the website, frogpants.com/TMS.
That's right. Rainbow Bright had the blueberry pie ones. She said they were great.
Oh, well, that sounds all right.
It does sound all right.
Because think about it. good blueberry. As long as the flavor in the middle is good, the outside is kind of pie crust. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what?
Yeah.
I like it.
Seems like that would work.
I'm into it. All right, guys. It's time for us to.
What else we like?
You know what? We like Dunaway. We like him. Do we love him? I don't know how we feel, but we're gonna find out together. Hey, Brian Dunaway, what are you doing, man?
No, hi, Scott and Brian. What I'm trying to do right now is to dry out.
No, why? Did you get drunk or what? What happened?
No, it was I got drunk. That's exactly right. I watched Superman 3 and I got really drunk.
Oh,
that's the only
see.
way to enjoy Superman 3, if you ask me.
Yeah.
No, I went outside to get lunch, and it hasn't rained in a while at lunchtime, and it was deceptive. It looked sprinkly. I'm like, oh, it's a sprinkle a little bit. I went outside and it was like, ooh, that's sprinkling a lot. But you know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
What?
I just got wet. It's fine.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with getting a little wet. Yeah, did it?
Well,
Well, I look.
Get you, my pretty.
Yeah, you're not. We call you the witch of the South, and we
thank you. You've never said that to my face, but I appreciate you confessing.
That's right. Well, let's get to it. We got a game to play.
Yeah.
Brian, tell us the rules and who we're playing for today. We're playing for patrons now. Who are they?
That's right. Welcome to the Morning Half-Asses, a trivia game where I'm actually going to be giving these two guys the answers. I'm going to give Scott and Brian a category and 6 possible answers, 3 of which are correct, and 3, like these raspberry blueberry concoctions, are incorrect. Depending on how confident they feel with the category, they can provide 1, 2, or 3 guesses, but if any of those guesses are wrong, they get 0 points for that round. 0! If you get 1 right, though, you get a point. If you get 2 right, you get 3 points. I can't even remember my own damn math. And if you get all 3 correct, you get 5 bonus points. 5 points total.
Nice.
The player with the most points, listen, you all know the score.
We know how that
Say,
works.
dude,
Yeah.
we're only starting 15 minutes earlier, and it's like we just woke Brian Ibbett
know.
from his slumber.
Exactly. It's these I still have this flavor, this sugar in my mouth.
You're not kidding, and I'm going to go ahead and confer. It is distractingly bad, these
It
things.
really is. Like
They're
still
bad.
feels like I'm eating it, but there's no substance in my mouth.
Yeah,
that
it's like I
This
licked.
raspberry butthole.
It's like, you know what it is? It tastes like my grandmother's little soaps that look like roses.
The little sachet that she puts in her drawer of unmentionables.
Yeah.
To keep it smelling
Learning that
nice.
Scott used to eat his grandma's soap, but okay, good. All
Thanks
right.
Well,
for not pointing out Brian looking in grandma's drawer of her unmentionables.
Oh yeah, good
I
point.
was getting
Yeah.
to it.
Focus on the soap. I'm
right.
seriously going to eat the rest of these by scraping the stuffing off and eat them as just chocolate
Yeah,
cookies.
just eat the cookies. The cookies are fine. It's
Yeah.
that goo in the middle. It's a mistake.
I think they're called
Exactly.
stuffits, not stuffings, but you're making it sound gross.
Stuff it.
Love it.
Stuff it.
Double stuff.
Double stuff it.
Stuff it.
Anyway, you're going to be winning prize for our contestants, and we've pulled contestants from the patron pool. Go join us at patreon.com/TMS. Scott, you're going to be playing for McListener.
Nice.
And Brian, you're playing for Lincoln.
Lincoln.
But- spelled
Lincoln,
like
like the
LI
guy that got shot, or the
No, Lincoln like if
logs.
you added the letters EN to the end of the character that's always trying to rescue Zelda.
Gotcha.
My name's Link. It's short for Lincoln.
It's really short for Lincoln.
I love it.
But it's not spelled the way you think. All right, let's get to half-asses here. Let me make sure. It probably needs to be refreshed.
I believe it does. I don't see
There we
the.
go.
Oh, there it
Sure
is.
does.
Yep.
Yes.
We're good.
Cool. All right, let's get to question. Yeah, there we go. Question numero uno. Classic novels to which the author wrote a sequel. Which of these are classic novels where the author said, I have more story to tell, and I'm going to tell it?
Okay. Let's see if we can figure that out.
Your choices are 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, The Three Musketeers, Catch-22, Lolita, The Brothers Karamazov, and Ivanhoe. To which of these novels was there a sequel?
These are all well-known sequels, right? These are all
Well,
These are all
known for their
well-known
sequels.
novels.
these would be
novels. Yeah.
if you get the correct ones, they'll be well-known prequels, I suppose. In the end,
true.
if there was a sequel, I chose 2 that I think are correct, but I don't know.
Okay.
I chose 2 that I also think are correct.
Oh,
Well,
good. You get
You guys have
I was going to choose 3 that I didn't think were correct, but I don't think that's how we play the game.
Well, you've locked in, and you both locked in with 2 answers, as you said, and both of you said The Three Musketeers. Yes, Do you know what the sequel was called, by the way?
The Four Musketeers, right?
That's what the movie sequel was called.
Oh, okay.
Not the book sequel. The book sequel was called 20 Years After.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh.
All right.
That was the whole title? No
was the whole
subtitle
title.
or nothing?
All right.
Yeah,
Wow.
according to this, unless it was called The Three Musketeers 20 Years After, but the card says Moops. Now, here's where you differed. One of you said 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. The other one of you said
Under
Ivanhoe.
the Sea.
Yeah.
Ivanhoe.
Yeah.
Ivanhoe?
Ivanhoe.
All right.
Yeah. Ivanhoe's
time
is
it's
the
personal.
follow-up.
This time, yeah. Part 2, Ivanhoe.
Electric Ivan Hoogaloo.
That's right.
One of you is correct. The other one is not correct. So we're going to see some points coming out here. Which one is it? It is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. The sequel was called Around the Moon.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
The other one is Catch 22. The sequel was
I couldn't
Closing
remember-
Time.
I couldn't remember if Catch 22 had one or not. That's interesting. It was called what? Closing Time?
No.
Closing Time.
Catch 23 should have been the name, but
It
whatever.
should have been. It's funny, though, that the three that had numbers in the title were the three that had sequels.
That is funny.
So it could have been 20,001 Leagues Under the Sea and the Four Musketeers and Catch 23.
Dang. All
It
right.
wasn't. All right. Well, so Brian, you're going into.
I wouldn't know what
question number 2.
Scott thought his Ivanhoe sequel was, though. Just
Ivanhoe's.
No, it doesn't matter.
Ivanhoe's.
Okay,
Ivanhoe's.
Okay.
Yeah. With
Even more Ivanhoes.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
just an S. That's all it is.
Look
Alien
who's
to alien.
Ivanhoe now.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to question number 2. This one you guys got to get right. It's superheroes.
Oh, no.
Which of these are members of the Legion of Superheroes? Your choices are Lady Luck, Bouncing Boy, Saturn Girl, Rich Boy, Matter Eater Lad, and Skinny Man. Which three of these?
He got a radiated dose of Ozempic. Skinny Man.
Skinny Man.
I don't know.
Which
this.
three of these were actual members of the Legion of Superheroes?
I'm pretty sure on one, unless you just tell me not the Legion of Superheroes, but I definitely know one of them is a character. I think the other one is 2. We'll
All right,
see.
We'll see how we do.
We'll see. I picked 2, Scott. How many did you pick?
2.
Did you pick the right
You guys-
ones?
I don't know.
You guys are both locked in. You guys both locked in, as you said, on 2. The only one you overlapped on, surprisingly, was Saturn Girl. Saturn Girl, indeed, was a member of the Legion of Superheroes. She was a founding member, as a matter of fact.
All right.
Can remember her little, she had a little Saturn on her chest, I think, little logo of Saturn.
That's right.
One of you from here chose Bouncing Boy. The other one of you, I guess you could tell by who's laughing. The other one of you chose Matter Eater Lad, one of my favorite DC superheroes. But was
great
he a
spirit.
member
I
of
know,
the
was
Legion
he
of
a member?
Superheroes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to find out.
That's the thing. Congratulations to both of you, Matter Eater
Oh,
Lad
look at
and
that.
Bouncing Boy. Between the two of you got all 3 answers correct, which means
Bouncing
you both get
Boy.
points.
Rich Boy just funded the whole thing.
Rich Boy, I know.
Rich
Yeah.
boy.
He just made sure they had cash. That's all.
And the problem is he's gone too far. And no, it doesn't matter anyway. But,
Bouncing Boy. What was I
Bouncing
don't want to know.
Boy.
I don't wanna know.
too far. That's fantastic. All right.
all right. That means it comes down to this right here. Brian, you are going into the question 3 with 6 points. Scott, you're going into the question 3 with 3 points. So it is still available for
Ooh.
anybody to win right here. Let's get to question number 3. TV. Boy, you guys, it's like right in your wheelhouse today. Books, TV, and superheroes. I love it. Sitcom characters played by more than one actor on the show.
Actor.
Okay.
So
Boy.
where
None of these are easy. These are all.
No, they're not. Exactly.
Okay,
Your
we
choices
know-
are
know that one.
Lionel on The Jeffersons, Anne Veal from Arrested Development, Aunt Viv from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Pugsley from The Addams Family, Darlene Connor from Roseanne, and Grizz from 30 Rock. 3 of these
Shit.
were played
Which
by
one is-
multiple actors on the show.
Oh, Jesus. But which one was it? Oh, ooh.
Mm.
I'm just
I
doing
know-
2. I don't know.
All right, I'm just going to do one, so we're going to tie this thing up if Scott gets it. I wasn't sure about Darlene. Is she... One of the daughters was definitely played by 2 characters. One of them was the one from Scrubs, and the other one was the original. But I think Darlene was the not swapped.
Well, choose accordingly.
Yeah, choose accordingly.
Well, I've already chosen. I've already locked in.
You already locked in. Sorry, my bad.
All right. Okay, you're locked in. And, Brian, playing it safe, only choosing one.
Duh,
And the one he
easy
chose
one.
was Aunt Viv from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That's a definite.
Okay.
Right?
Scott locked in on 2. He also locked in on Aunt Viv
Yeah.
from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And then he locked in on Lionel from The Jeffersons. Big, tall dude, right?
Yeah.
All right.
There was
let's-
2 characters in that neighbor role, but I think they changed the name of him. He wasn't Lionel in both, or maybe, I don't know. Go ahead.
Well, we're going to find out. The answers are... Yes, Lionel from The Jeffersons.
Look at you
was.
there.
Scott gets 3 points, but it's not enough. Brian, with one more point, locks in with 7 to win the game.
How did you get all 3, dude?
And yes, it was Becky was the one that got replaced with
Becky.
What's her face from who does one of the voices on Rick and Morty? She was on Scrubs.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot her name, but I like her a lot.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sarah Chalk.
Sarah Chalk, that's it.
Chucky. Sarah Chucky.
She's awesome. Yeah, she's the sister on Rick and Morty.
Yep.
Well done.
Grizz from 30 Rock, Pugsley, all were the same actor all the way through.
So-
Lionel was played by 2 characters. I thought it was 2 different characters. I didn't think it was the same.
2 characters. You mean 2
character.
actors? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, Well, no, I thought it was 2 characters that played similar roles, but they were 2 different names.
Like 2 different neighbors, 2 different.
Right.
Gotcha.
Oh, I see what
Okay.
you're saying. Okay.
I can't remember Ann Veal from Arrested Development. I remember the name, but I don't remember who played her. It was somebody
Veal.
like
Oh, I do remember that.
I have no memory of that one.
it was
It's time for a rewatch
Judd's
of that.
sister or something.
Oh,
wasn't it?
Anne,
Or-
the ugly girlfriend. Well, that's the joke of the show. She
Yes.
was ugly. She's the one that went on to be in Parenthood, and
yes,
the one I'm thinking of anyway. She may have been the replacement. I can't remember. She's great. That's a
Yeah.
great actress.
Yeah.
Brian, who won what in our little
Well,
game
I'm going
here?
to tell you our winner today is Lincoln, spelled differently. Lincoln, you're getting a copy of Tropico 4 Collector's Bundle and Rad, courtesy of Sunbun. But don't worry, McListener, you're not going home empty-handed. As a matter of fact, you're not going home because you're probably already home. Sonic Generations is what you're getting a copy of.
Nice. Brian Dunaway, we did good work today. You know,
I think we did.
We helped
I'm
people
proud of what
win
we
some
did
shit.
today.
Yeah, I'm really proud of it too. Here's what I'm also proud of. You and I getting to do a Play Retro tomorrow. Tell people what we're covering.
Absolutely. We're doing It Came from the Desert. It's Amiga's turned 40 this year, and we decided to do kind of a point-and-click action adventure kind of game. Really wrapping up the summer as well. It harkens back to those 50s drive-in movies like Them. Do you remember Them? The
Oh, yeah.
giant
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are good times. I love that stuff.
Yeah.
Find that tomorrow, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, unless I'm late from that hotel meeting I have. But we should be on time. 4 p.m. Mountain Time right here at frogpants.tv. Brian, kiss our butts.
Little hotel, little nerdtacular.
Yeah, a
plan
little bit
there.
of the old meaty. We'll see how it goes.
Come to the table with a lot. Ask for a lot more than what you want.
Oh, I'm
Like,
going to get you. You won't believe the money I'm going to demand. It's going to be. No, I am going to try to be a smooth asker
Operator?
of operations. Yes.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Hey, look what we got.
And now, welcome Steven to the show. He's a huge freaking nerd.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Steven Schleicher joining us as he does many Mondays of the month. Hello, Steven. How are you?
Hello, Scott. Hello, Brian. I am doing fine, considering it's Monday.
Yeah, it is Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is yours going okay? You feeling
School coming back soon, right?
Yeah, I'm at the office today prepping classes, and then the kids start a week and a half from now. So, yeah.
Why does summer seem so fast this year? That was really quick.
Does. Seems like it's starting so early.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're being sucked into a black hole, so time dilation.
Did you get to do I don't know, anything fun for your time out? Because
Not really, because my oldest son went to Japan, so that kind of sucked up a lot of money. And then next year, my youngest is going to Greece, so that sucked up that money.
no. Well, then no money. Then all the money is
No
gone.
money.
Okay.
No money.
All right. Well, let's talk about money anyway.
Yeah.
Steven comes here from MajorSpoilers.com. We talk about movies, comics, and all that kind of pop culture stuff. Today, we're going to talk about the 3 biggest summer movies and whether they made money or not. Because and I see this a lot of arguing online about whether Superman was actually successful or if Fantastic Four was actually successful. Although the big complaints right now is that FF4 took a big dive its second
Not Final
week.
Fantasy IV.
Yeah, I keep doing that. Fantastic Four. Why do I keep adding the F?
FF4. Fantastic 4-4.
They took a big dive the second week, which is kind of a bummer.
Really? They didn't stay number one?
Yeah,
They went down like 80%.
something like
Ooh,
that.
that's considerable.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not as bad as the Pixar's Elio or whatever that went down like
yeah.
90% or something like that. But so listen,
Well,
we're not here to talk.
Still number one at the box office, says TV's Travis.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
Just
the
lower-
whole
lower
box
take.
office just
Yeah.
We are not here to talk about whether a movie, because of its box office performance, is quantitatively good or bad. And we're not here to say whether Superman is better than Fantastic Four. We're not getting into a DC versus Marvel fight. I just wanted to really kind of talk about how do we determine whether a movie is profitable. And I'll give you a little heads up, Scott.
all right.
It's impossible to tell.
Why?
Let's look at the grosses.
Is it
So-
because they don't have to report every little dime? Is that the deal?
Yeah, so let's look at the grosses as of Saturday when I sent you this email. Jurassic World Rebirth had $729 million against a reported budget of $180. So that seems good.
Yeah.
Superman has $527 million against a reported $225 million.
Yeah.
And Fantastic Four, as of Saturday, had $257 million against a reported budget of $200 million. So again, reported budget. Who's reporting on this? And do you really want people to know how much you spent or didn't spend on your movie? So did Fantastic Four spend exactly $200 million? Of course not.
Yeah.
And studios are notorious for not wanting this information out because of some of the other reasons that we'll talk about in a moment. However, we can find these budgets, actual budgets, if there are ever lawsuits. So Thor had a lawsuit. I think it was the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man had a lawsuit. Coming to America, the very first Batman movie, all had lawsuits that if you go into those court records, those budgets are available. So you can see exactly where all of the money went.
Oh, that's where they went public, was discovery for lawsuits, is what you're saying.
Yep, yeah. So the studio isn't just like, hey, and you can't go to like Disney's annual report or anything like that and look to see how much they spent on any one movie.
Yeah. Yeah,
So you have to keep that in. So you have to keep that in mind. So again, if we're just looking at these reported numbers, it looks like all of these movies have made money and the studios are rolling around and Zaslav's just like getting another $50 million a year bonus.
I knew this all came down to your hatred for Zaslav, by the way.
Yes, that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me ask you this, though.
Yeah,
so the
sure.
number up here where we show Jurassic World Rebirth, $720 million take against a reported budget of 180. Even if they're fudging that and they're not counting promo or, all the other stuff they have to do, that still seems like that one is of all this list, this is the one that is the most in the green. Right?
Probably, maybe. First of all, you did say about the promotion. So marketing, printing, and advertising is what it's typically listed as, P&A.
Yeah.
Depends on the movie and how much the studio wants to spend on marketing and publicizing the piece. That can often be as much as the budget of a movie. So Jurassic World then would have an estimated cost of $360 million, and Superman would have a cost of $450 million, and Fantastic Four would have a estimated cost of $400 million. Jeez. Then you have to think about the overhead and the splits. Like theater owners, they're going to get 40 to 50% of the amount of money that's brought in. So of that $729 million that has been reported for Jurassic World Rebirth, half of that is to the theaters. So now you can cut that money in half. Jeez. Right? And then, of course...
That's crazy.
Well, it used to be different, right? It used to be depending on, and it still is, because again, we don't know how all these contracts are negotiated. Each movie can be negotiated on a film-by-film basis. Some people may say, hey, look, the studios get 90% for the first 2 weeks, and then after that, the theater owner can have 40%, 50%, 80%. Over time, depending on how long that movie is in the theater. But generally, we say around 50% is going to the theater owner. Then you have the distributor, the people who actually distribute this film. In this case, it's Warner Brothers that distributes Superman, Universal that distributes Jurassic World, and Buena Vista, which distributes the Fantastic Four. They all get a cut.
Yeah.
30% roughly, right? So if you look at it, Superman is actually a whole different production company. It's one of, what's his name's? Production companies. There's a couple of them that put that movie together that actually came up with the financing for that. Okay. Then they sell that to a distributor, in this case Warner Brothers, and they're like, yeah, we'll buy this for X amount of money and then we will release it into the theater. But Zaslav needs his money, so he needs his 30%, and then There's production overhead. Zaslav needs 15% for running the studio.
Yeah.
Well, not Zaslav specifically, but
Right.
the normal day-to-day operations at Warner Brothers needs to be paid for as well, which gets credited to this movie. So now we're taking even more of that money off the top. And then we get into this really weird area called gross points or monkey points.
Yeah.
There's two different types.
Kind of like space points, really. They're kind of meaningless at this point. Right.
Well, it depends, right? If you are somebody who is a gross points person, then
Love
you
that
get
movie.
you get first dollar off of gross. So, for example, Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks combined together, they had 40% of first dollar gross off Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
So, if we just said that there was a 40% first dollar gross of the Jurassic World Rebirth, 40% of $729 million automatically goes to the star or the producer or the director or whoever is able to negotiate this.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Then the theater owners get 50% of that remainder, then 30%, 15%, etc.
Interesting.
So that lowers the amount of money that the movie has technically, quote unquote, made
Well,
even more.
Okay, explain this to me like I'm 10, and let's say a movie I'm making movies with my friends.
Sure.
It cost me $2.
Okay.
Okay, and $1 is a ticket that the person who comes
Yeah.
to see it. Brian's my little friend up the street.
Yeah. 10-year-old Scott.
Yeah, 10-year-old
got his
Scott.
VHS machine.
He says to 9-year-old, or he just turned 10 as well, Brian. He says, hey,
Two
he
weeks
says,
older than me, man. You're just 2 weeks older
That's
than me.
right. I feel like a geezer. Anyway, he says, hey, Brian, my tickets are $1. And Brian says, cool, let me get $1 from my mom and I'll be down there at 4. Brian shows up. He's here to see the movie. Break down the money from that.
Okay, so if there are gross points involved, and let's say it's 40% using the Spielberg-Hanks one that I just used.
Yeah.
That means that now you have 60 cents left out of that dollar after you pay, Scott Johnson, the director.
Right.
And then you have to split that money with your sister because she's letting you use her TV VCR combo. So you have to pay half of that to her, the remainder.
All right.
So now Wendy gets 30 cents.
Jeez,
Right.
Wendy. Okay.
And then, because you are now also Scott Johnson, the distributor of this, the VHS machine tape
Yeah.
that you have to put into the machine, you get an extra 10 cents off of that.
Okay.
And then, of course, your mom wants 9 cents because it's her house that you're having Brian come over. And, the last time Brian came over, he threw popcorn everywhere
Right.
and screamed something about chicken fight or
Sure.
something.
Sure.
Sure, that makes sense. So she gets her
that
cut.
means, so that means after all of that, there's only about 11 cents left that goes back to the cost of you making that $2 movie.
So production, marketing, all that, I have to figure out how to make that 11 cents cover all that.
Yes.
Shit.
Yes.
Does anything
So
make
which
money
means-
anymore?
So here's the thing, though. No, really, I saw an interesting report when I was doing the research on this. Very few movies make money anymore
Yeah.
at the theater. And in the long run, most never have. In fact, Lucasfilm says Return of the Jedi has never made a profit.
Like ever
Wow.
in the history of...
No, because every time they do a re-release,
Yeah.
the re-release all gets charged back to the original production. Every time that Mark Hamill or Harrison Ford are getting their cut of the movie, that gets charged back to that production. If they have to ship George Lucas overseas to go into a big marketing campaign or go and talk about the Return of the Jedi, gets a cut of that. It all goes towards the
wild
cost
to me.
of Return of the Jedi. The major debuts, if they're doing a big movie red carpet premiere, that gets charged back to the production. All the press junkets gets charged back to the production.
Why isn't that true of New Hope and Empire? Or is it?
Well, I'm also assuming that Lucasfilm is the only one that Return of the Jedi, sorry, is the only one we know where they've come out and said,
okay.
we haven't made any money on
Okay,
this.
that makes sense.
Okay.
All right. Wild.
So if people want kind of a good estimate to kind of figure out, is this movie successful or not?
Yeah.
Take the estimated budget, multiply it times 2.5, and that's just the break-even point.
Damn, dude.
So to break even, Jurassic Park needs to make $675 million, which, based on the reports, it probably is in the black by now, but we don't know about gross points.
Yeah.
Superman needs to make $843 million to break even. Currently, it's not profitable.
Yeah.
Although it has doubled its production cost, and Fantastic Four needs to make $750 million to break even. Again, it hasn't done that as of today.
As of today, right? There's still is there room for any resurgence? Obviously, school's starting soon, so you're going to lose that summer push and kids and everything. But do you think any of these guys have a path to profitability while in theaters, either internationally or nationally?
So we're looking at worldwide box office.
Yeah.
That's where those numbers are coming from, not just domestic.
Yeah.
So there might be. The other thing is, if studios were smart, they would say, hey, it's Christmas time. Kids want to go see something. Let's put Superman back into the theaters. Let's put Fantastic Four back into the theaters for a limited 4-week run or something like that.
Yeah.
Where movies, I said earlier, it's like most movies do not make a profit. Even if a movie makes 3 times its estimated budget, only 99% of those movies will be profitable. Where movies end up making their money, if they don't make it in the box office, they used to make it up through DVD sales and through HBO and through airline sales.
How's that going now with all the streaming?
With streaming, yeah.
It has completely destroyed it. And while I'm a big believer of day and date release on streaming, it has caused a lot of problems. Scarlett Johansson's lawsuit against Disney several years ago over Black Widow. She took a lower percentage of her salary to be Black Widow in the Black Widow movie in exchange for these gross points on the back end, but the movie never went to the theaters. So she lost out on $20 million, according to her.
It's a lot of money.
Jeez.
Yeah, and so this...
And it
Go
doesn't
ahead.
pay I mean, I'm sure it does pay something, right? Like when HBO Max at the end of the month reports on everything that people watched, I'm assuming they have to. Is there a percentage of what they make from subscriptions that goes to those films?
That's a great question. How do they do that?
Or do they just buy, they just say, we're buying the rights to show this film for this?
So that's where you get into this weird Hollywood accounting thing, right?
Yeah.
We don't know.
They don't say.
There has to be some kind of an internal thing because you do still have to pay residuals. But if you are counting minutes streamed, are we counting minutes streamed? Are we counting based on subscriptions? Are we counting? We don't know. I mean, your household, Scott, has a lot of people in it. Do we take that $20 a month or whatever for Netflix and we divide it by the number of people and
I hadn't even thought
base
about
that
that.
on that? Or do we say...
if you only watch the first 5 minutes of the movie and then turn it off, does it only do that?
Exactly.
percentage of the-
Yeah. That's why. I see. There's so many caveats you don't think about immediately.
And so
that's crazy.
And that's one of the reasons why you hear these things where Netflix will spend $1 billion to be able to stream Friends for 4 years, because then that $1 billion then supposedly goes right to the production of Friends and then gets distributed out that way. But if you're HBO and you're Warner Brothers and you're just saying, well, left hand, here's some right hand money, that should take care of it, right? We don't know that. And again, if you go and dig in through the financials, a lot of that stuff is not easily available.
Yeah, they're not reporting.
I'm sure there's some accountant somewhere that knows all of this stuff.
Sure.
But he's not going to calling the Hollywood Reporter or Variety, which, by the way, are owned by the same publisher.
Yeah.
And saying, hey, here's the budget and here's how much money that ScarJo got paid this month, or here's how much, I don't know who's even in Jurassic World. Here's how much they got paid this week.
This leads to consolidation across the board. That's what happens. As you just mentioned it with the two newspapers, or the two, Hollywood rags are now owned by the same publisher. That wasn't always true. We're about to see a big merger between Paramount and who's the other one? Star Media or whatever it is.
Yeah, CBS.
There's something international too, though, right? It's a big merger. Anyway, whatever that thing is, I think that's still on the hook as whether it's happening or not. But you're just going to see more and more consolidation because the profit margins are getting weird and fray at the bottom. Nobody knows what to do with them, Listen, if this kind of discussion is interesting to you and you think that a deeper dive into the world of not just pop culture, not just movies, not just comic books, but lots more is worth your time, perhaps majorspoilers.com should be on your radar.
I would agree.
Stephen, what's going on over there? Do you have anything going on you want to mention?
This week we have the previews. If you're looking to see what is at the comic book shop, if you're looking for what Marvel is releasing this week, and there are some really good Marvel titles coming out this week, or if you're trying to find out, you've heard a rumor that Ultimate Spider-Man is coming to an end, then you want to head over to majorspoilers.com because we've got the stories and we've got the previews for you to check out.
Sweet. What if I'm really hot and it's like 98 degrees?
Well, then you definitely need, if you're 98.6, then you're just right. But if you're feeling a little thirsty and parched, make sure you stay hydrated.
Oh, I like that advice. It's very nice.
good.
Stephen, we'll see you next time.
Bye now.
Bye now. Ah,
I keep
Steven.
hearing that Big Doom crossover is really, really good. The comic book multi crossover event with Marvel.
I haven't. I hadn't heard yet. I did want to read it though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested, and how that kind of leads into what they do next with the films, whether it does or doesn't.
Is it One World Under Doom? Yeah, One World Under Doom.
That's cool. I want to read it. Why not? I could read it.
Liberty and Latveria under for all.
There you go. Use the same structure, but insert all these fake places and
Exactly.
I like it. All right, you guys, we got time for a little bit of this. It's time to do some news. Brought to you by
Daily Music Headlines. You put Daily News, which understandable because it's news. It's music news, and it's delivered right to your ears every day, every weekday for 5 minutes. Today, learn about what is tiny vinyl. Scott, do you know what tiny vinyl is?
I'm gonna guess it's a small, little bitty records like this big.
It is little bitty records, little 4-inch records that have enough room for 4 minutes of song on each side. And
is that a hot new thing? A hot new trend?
They think it's going to be. Get ready to watch it crash and burn. But it's and here's the thing: they announced it today, but you can't get any albums until Friday. The Vince Guaraldi trio comes out with one. You get the Linus and Lucy song. Chapel Roan comes out in October. Pink Pony Club. It's really goofy how slowly they're trickling these out. I kind of want to pick up one or two just to have them.
Mm-hmm, sure,
but
I would love to have just a couple to hang on to because I'm with you where I don't.
And you like tiny things.
I love little things, big things, little things. I don't like the real things, but give me a pencil that's too big or too small.
Right,
I'm into it.
Right, and we technically, Monica says, didn't we have this? And technically, we had 45 RPM singles, which have a song on each side, but they're bigger and they require a plastic insert on some turntables to be able to play.
Sure.
So it's this is different, Rufus, than the ones that they have on the special Crosley players. Rufus says this is not new. They put them out every record store day. Very different thing.
Yeah, it's a whole new thing. This ain't.
I mean, not very different because it's really just a new different thing.
Yeah.
And these apparently are only available at Target. Look them up at tinyvinyl.com.
Oh, it's like a Target because they get the little Target and they can do that. Okay,
yes,
all right.
Exactly. So get ready to watch these disappear very soon.
Yep.
Leaving a store near you soon.
Nice. Daisy, dailymusicheadlines.com for your daily.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Dailymusicheadlines.com. And this Thursday, I should plug it now. At 5 p.m. Eastern, we're doing a live stream with the entire DMH crew. So Tom, Eileen, Hammond, me, Anthony, all talking music and about the show and the music news and stuff like that.
What time is this on Thursday?
5 p.m. Eastern on Thursday.
That sounds
3
awesome.
p.m. our time.
Yeah. I might be done with core by then.
I hope so. Right. That's only 2 hours, of course, Scott.
Oh, yeah. It might be another hour after that. I'll doubt you guys are keeping it for posterity, I assume. You can.
Yeah, we will. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to check it out.
Yes.
Radioactive wasps. You don't think we don't like bees? Well, we don't like wasps. These were found at near a South Carolina nuclear facility.
Okay. Do they have powers of a human? Like
not yet.
They're bitten by a radioactive human kind of thing?
Not yet, but I wouldn't hold it past them. What? Put it past them. That's what I'm trying to say.
There you go.
Wouldn't hold it against them, wouldn't put it past them. Anyway, we should have brought this up while Dunaway was here because maybe he could speak to it. But radioactive wasps have been found at a nuke facility in South Carolina, according to a report from the U.S. Department of Energy on July 3rd, just before 2 p.m. Radiological Control Operations discovered a wasp's nest on a post near a tank at the Savannah River site in Aiken. This is all very scary movie stuff.
God, yeah.
Officials stated that the nest was sprayed to eliminate the wasps. The nest was probed and found to have 100,000 DPM, a moderately high radiation level.
Wow.
They're about to
damage
mutate.
Per minute is what I would think that instead of DPS, it's DPM.
Yeah, what is
much
DPM?
Much slower damage.
Anyone know what that actually means? DPM? Probably
DPM. Something. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what that is. Per minute is probably correct.
No, if it's radiation level, it's probably derps per minute. Now I got to look it up.
No, that's what you count here on this show is derps per minute.
disintegrations per minute. You're right. It is DPM. So it's like how, like Half-Life, how it radiation degrades. So to have a lot of radiation, it's the decay of the decay of the amount of the radiation dies out after so much. Yes,
exactly. Interesting. Yeah, wow. Didn't know anything about that until now.
Very good with the PM.
Yeah, good job, guys. Hey, we need better DPM out of you before we go to our next raid.
Exactly.
Anyway, the wasp nest is considered on-site legacy radioactive contamination, is the exact quote, and it is not attributed to a loss of contamination control. It's just sort of a adjacency thing. Legacy radioactive contamination is lingering radioactive contamination from the past activities. The Department of Energy did not list any other cause of the insect's contamination. After the wasps were killed, they were bagged as radiological waste.
Ugh.
Ground up and put in your cheeseburger.
Oh, no, thanks. Yeah. This further goes to show why we don't need wasps.
Oh, I agree, dude.
Because, all right, so first we have murder wasps.
Yeah.
Now we have radioactive wasps.
Yeah.
What happens when we get radioactive murder wasps?
I know. We're way too close to that edge.
Oh, my God. Yeah,
I don't like it.
It feels like that's the end of all life.
I don't like it at all. Officials on the ground and surrounding area did not have any contamination. The incident did not impact other activities. They didn't say whether anybody got stung. I would be curious about that, but everything seems to have gone okay. So I wouldn't worry too much about it, everybody.
Yeah.
I want to thank, let's see, an anonymous listener for sending this.
Ooh, okay.
For TMS about Superman. We got a lot of feedback on this, a lot of disagreement.
I know, really a lot of people disagreeing about this. It's fine.
I still feel like what you originally said was 100% fine. It's not like, sure, if you want to get weird in the details, it's easy to come up with a million other things, but I don't know. I liked your original description. He says, I disagree. Since the 1980s comics, Superman develops his powers over time, only becomes full-powered around the end of high school. The end of puberty.
Yes, right, exactly.
He grew up being Clark Kent. Here's a clip from the Lois and Clark show where he says it better. I'm not going to play that clip, but I will say that it varies from adaptation. So different movies, different TV shows are all going to have a slightly different thing. But if you go back to like even the 78 movie, the kid lifts the car and saves Pa Kent from dying.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's not
good point.
I mean, maybe not full power or maybe not full emotional control over his power. Which one dealt with that where it was like hard for him as a kid? He could hear everyone's voices too much and he didn't.
Wasn't that Smallville or no? I never watched Smallville, or I started watching the Continuing Adventures of Lois and Clark or whatever it was called. Was it just called Lois and Clark?
Lois and Clark, the one with dirtbag poohead
Terry Hatcher and somebody else,
and that other guy.
The one that was really good was the one with Tyler Hoechlin, the one that was Superman and Lois. I think it was CW last couple of years,
something like that.
That one was really good.
I didn't see that.
I need to pick back up with that one, but
they did a Bizarro on there, didn't they? Didn't they do that?
I don't know. They didn't when I was still watching it. They were still figuring out. They got the kids, who were developing powers, shuttled off to a farm in Smallville, and
oh geez, It seems bad.
Kind of
ripped from today.
But it was good. It was actually really good.
Well, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
So that's that. Thank you for that, anonymous person. We'll take that.
I mean,
into
it's
advisement.
that whole debate about the Batman is Bruce Wayne with an alter ego, but Superman is Superman and his alter ego is Clark Kent. Was the point that somebody was trying to make, the point that I was relaying.
Yeah. I just think it's one of those things that because we're talking about fictional characters, when there's a lot of fudge room in the different comics.
So much speculation, and different writers had different points about it and things
different
like
universes,
that,
different this, different that.
Totally.
I got in a fight with a guy about Silver Surfer lady. What's her name?
Shalabal.
Got in an argument.
Harold.
Yeah, yes. Harold the Surfer.
Harold the Surfer.
I was gotten in a big argument about. They were complaining that I can't believe Hollywood made her a woman. You didn't have to do that. You're always talking about being consistent.
Oh my God.
And I said, no. They're more than two, but there's a couple of big ones, and the dude is this guy, and then she's this one, and they're comic. For God's sake, read a comic. is
Yeah,
what I feel like
right,
telling
exactly.
people. It's like before you get up on some horse, it's actually really easy to go to Google or an AI agent or something and just say,
Wikipedia, yeah.
are there female Silver Surfers in the comic books? And it will come back and tell you who they are, what their names are, and then you could have saved it. And then it occurred to me, Brian, they did this on. They're not trying for truth.
Exactly. You walked right into their
I
trap.
did. I went into their trap.
I herald your trolling.
Have you seen the reviews for her for weapons coming out next week?
No, but is it good?
100%
Really?
right now.
Really?
I'm so
Dang
excited,
it.
dude. So
Oh,
excited.
Tina said no to that because she says it looks too scary, but I want to see it.
It does look scary.
Yeah.
Have you she's seen Barbarian or no?
No, she has not seen Barbarian.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
she
it's,
wouldn't like Barbarian. I
If
mean,
she
I
wouldn't-
know Tina.
If she wouldn't like that, she probably wouldn't like this. Same makers.
This was, we allow a little bit of talking in the theater when the trailers are on, and it really is just a trailer comes up, we watch it, and then I look over at her, and she says, "Nope." She senses. She doesn't even like take her eyes off the screen.
Yeah.
She's keeping her eye on the screen, but she can sense me in peripheral vision, looking towards her like, "We gonna see this?" And she's, "Nope."
I like that. I like that you have this little subtle thing
Yeah.
every time you see him. But
Yeah.
it is getting. Yeah, there it is. 100%. It's only 18
Look at
reviews,
that.
but still, I mean, 100% at launch is pretty good.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I'd like to. I can go see movies without her. I could go to the theater and see this without Tina, but
Kim ended up loving Barbarian, and she's not a huge horror fan, but she loved it. And so in this case, I've convinced her to go because I'm like, oh, it's the
Yeah.
Barbarian guy. You loved that. Oh yeah, I did like that. So if this is way scarier,
yeah,
I could be. I might. Be
you
in
could
trouble.
be 1 step forward, 2 steps back with Kim.
Yeah. We'll find out the hard way next week, but I think we're definitely going to see this.
We're certainly going to watch Bloodlines, Final Destination Bloodlines this week now that it's streaming on HBO Max. So
Oh, you're going to love
forward
it.
to that.
You're.
I can't wait.
I want to
Yeah.
tell you about one death, but I won't. I
Yeah,
just want to
please
say
don't.
that when you get there, you'll know it. That's all.
I'm sure.
You'll see it and go, this is the one Scott was talking about. I'm still not over it, is what I'm getting at.
Really?
Yeah.
It's permanently etched. You can't unsee it, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Great.
and I want to say something to the millennials, okay? The specifically millennials, not alphas, not Zs, not Xs or anyone else, just the millennials. I understand the trauma that you must have had because I was driving on the freeway yesterday, and Kim and I noticed that all the lanes were pretty full, 4-lane highway, mostly full of cars. The one right next to us, weirdly empty for a big chunk. So someone had pulled way, way, way back and left a big berth. And I notice, as I look back, I'm like, why is that guy going so slow? And I look forward, and there's a giant truck with a ton of logs on it.
Oh, geez.
And I don't think that's just
This
because
guy
they're
had
logs.
just seen Final Destination 2. And
Yeah.
this is basically like
Or I don't remember if it was 1 or 2, whenever it was. But that
one,
thing,
one was the airplane, 2 was the logger.
yeah, but didn't the log thing happen? Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, you're probably right. I think it is too. But anyway, that thing is just looming up there, and I'm thinking, you've seen Final Destination. Anyway.
Was it 2? I think it was 2. Yeah, Sean Bloom says logs was 2.
I can't remember. I remember it was
remember the
a
airplane was
trailer
1.
thing because it was
Yeah.
because the trailer had the logs and the logs
Yeah.
were not. They couldn't be fully showing it, obviously.
Right.
But then I would go see then I saw the movie and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's horrifying what happened. So it is 2. Interesting. Why do I keep thinking that's 1? Because they have a reference to it in the final film, and I always thought it was the first one. They
Oh,
referenced it.
really? Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's not a spoiler. It's just kind of it's just it's just fan service.
Yeah. Because they always look back and say, how did they figure out that there were these final destinations?
Yeah. Somebody,
Oh, no, it's a final destination.
I see you in the chat mentions one of the deaths in the new one, but that is not it. The one I'm
not looking.
yeah, don't look. But the one Brian's he's gonna send me a message and go, I think I know which one, and then we're
I'm sure I will.
gonna find out.
And this is still in the little, like the comedic level that Tina likes, where it's like big Rube Goldberg devices that cause people to die. Like we saw the trailer where the kid gets his piercings stuck in the ceiling fan. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
That sort
lots of
thing.
that, and that's what makes those movies fun. Is it's like Rube Gold.
It totally is. Like all the weird things that close the tanning beds on the 2
Yeah.
two girls. Yeah.
It's not a guy with a knife chasing you through the house doing horrible things. It's more like, I'll bet that engine's going to fly into his face.
Never going to get her to see the black and white clown dude, Art, whatever those movies are
hell
called.
no. Hell no.
Yeah. No.
I barely ever want to see him again. I mean, I'm glad I saw him, but man,
Yeah.
they're gross, those movies.
Exactly.
All right, Brian, it's that time.
Yeah.
A couple things. frogpants.com/TMS for all your needs.
We got to get a.
Oh, the mashup. Forgot about the mashup. Yeah, we definitely do. Sorry, my eyes went right past it. Jamie sent us a mashup. This is the accent specials. Okay? I think this is mostly you and I doing like Southern voices.
Sure it is, yeah.
So I guess we'll find out together because I didn't preview it. But big thanks to Jamie for these. Everybody at home, hopefully you'll enjoy this and it's not too insane. Here you go.
I put an extra bullet in the hard drive. That's where I keep all my porn. I don't need all your book learning. F that. I got my gun and my dog.
Exactly.
What you're saying, it's okay to kill 50 dudes on screen, but you can't have a booby?
If we take care of ourselves.
Yeah, you put yourself in a good place physically, you might be just fine. Hey, Larry, did you read the paper? I think they found your foot. I ain't doing that. Didn't you hear what's-her-name get on the TV and tell everybody vaccinations are giving you government blood?
Everything's too gay for him.
I tuned in to see some boobs while I smoke my pot.
Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that.
There's a blue circle in that water, if you know what I'm saying.
We don't give no handouts. Y'all got to pull up your bootstraps and do it from fresh hell.
I'm glad you found that. That's quite the
When
find.
the meth takes me and makes me dance naked on the Waffle House tables, I will not be afraid.
The next time I take bath salts and I go outside and expose my sexual organs, I will not be afraid. I got a gun and I ate your cat.
Doesn't matter. Oh, there we go. Look at all them comers.
Look, tick there now. I gotta go over to Bill Dover's house and get some truck parts.
Everything just heat up on stove.
Heat up on stove and then you go, y'all want to just put it in your armpit and heat it up after a day or so? Y'all want to eat?
Hot dog, I got 3 of them cooking right now in my pit.
I got one in this pit, one in this pit, and a third one down in my crotch. Y'all want a crotch dog?
Crotch dog. Hey, I like fireworks. Fireworks are great. Patriotic, and if you don't like it, you're un-American. Yep, I'm a sperm donor, but I won't masturbate.
Yeah.
It's only
I won't do it.
natural delivery.
But I want some video of this. Hey, Bill, why don't you film the whole damn thing?
You know, I was going to throw that lawnmower out, but, be a much better idea is
we should
to
just shoot that shit.
take it and fill it up with tannerite and go shoot it in the woods.
That's right. Let's take it out bag, Billy.
Bill, you got anything else that you want to throw away we can fill up?
So many Southern listeners are mad at us right now.
I'm sure they are.
We love the South. I married a girl from Mississippi.
Yeah, you don't say, well, Muffy, I think I'm going to take the lawnmower out back, fill it with tannerite, and then shoot it in a wooded area.
No, you don't. That wouldn't be the voice you'd use.
No.
Brian made my point better than I could. This is why we're using that voice. I don't know how. We talked to Jamie a lot. I just don't know his method for how he. I don't know what he does. Does he listen and then mark the times and then later go cut them out? And if
this is back. These are old, like so old that I can't remember the context of a lot of these.
Yeah.
But he ain't got time for this now apparently. But yeah, I don't know how he did it, or if you just while he listened, kind of like how you watch film sack movies, you pause it, back it up, record that segment, and then keep watching.
Oh yeah, I've actually refined it now. So here's a little inside baseball.
Sure.
Used to be exactly what Brian just said. Then I figured out how to. Well, I just got smart about it. Basically, it's always recording now.
Oh, cool.
And then if I hear something I want, all I have to do is split the file, edit that split. Because I'm using frickin' what do you call it? My brain is half dead here. Audio hijack. I split the file, quickly edit out the piece I want. I can even have it still playing while I do it if it's a short one. And it's still recording, right?
Nice.
So I edit that, poop it out to a file, keep going. It's so much faster than it used to be. Because timestamps.
Good job.
Timestamps are a nightmare. Backing up was a pain because some streaming services go back 30 seconds, some go back 10. Like just syncing it was a nightmare. This way, I can just kind of keep going. I pause a lot, but I don't have to rewind anymore, which is nice. So there you go, a little inside baseball. Guys, now it's time for us to mention frogpants.com/TMS, where all the links for everything you'll ever need are right there, including a link to our Patreon at patreon.com/TMS. Today, 1 p.m., you'll get the Monday show. So if you're looking for more content, good news, you'll have that. And of course, Daily Music Headlines is already up and out, so go check that out. Brian, we have nothing left but a song. Do you have something here we can play?
I do. So this is one that we missed in May. Talked to the person who submitted it, and they actually put the date that they wanted to hear it 2 weeks before the date that they made the request. So time had already passed, obviously. Like they basically made it for April and he submitted the request in May. But we got it all figured out and I put it here. So Eridow, this one's going out to you. He says, hello, Saw and Blade. On May 23rd, I went under the knife for ankle surgery. Hopefully, this will be the start of a journey back to being able to walk and run for more than short distances. I was hoping to request a song that is somehow related or upbeat/poppy if there's nothing that fills the subject. I leave the choice in the capable Covermeister's hands. If the 23rd does not work, any date the week or weeks after works. Good thing you said that, August 4th, as well as I'll be off recovering for several weeks afterwards and hope to tune in live. Love the show, though, Eridow.
I'm assuming he's running marathons now, this guy.
He probably, exactly. He's he can't be stopped, this guy. Everywhere he goes, he's running. This year, earlier this year, Scott Bradley's Postmodern Jukebox took on Kate Bush's classic, the song that made her a number one single in the UK with the longest distance. She's got the record for longest time between number ones. And of course, it's running up that hill. Big thanks, Stranger Things. Scott Bradley's Postmodern Jukebox is, of course, putting their own vintage style on it. Here is Running Up That Hill.
Your pant size is frog. You're always welcome at frogpants.com.
You just ate my hot dog, and all I have is the coffee.